Good evening, everyone. Our announcer, John Aiden, was called away on a family emergency and won't be with us tonight. Our hearts and our prayers are with him and his family as they travel to Northern California. My name is Carol Franke, and I am the financial director and the treasurer of the Golden West Pops, and I'll be stepping in for John. It's a tall order, so I hope I can fill his shoes. They're big. Tonight, we're very happy to have all of you with us to help us celebrate our Pops tradition of making music for the holidays. This year, we have a few twists in our musical selections that I think you will enjoy. Thank you for taking the time away from your busy schedules to be a part of our family celebration. I'm sure you have already taken the opportunity to take a holiday picture in our Twisted photo booth. If you haven't, please do it. It will be at intermission as well. It's there in the corner by the stairs. And also, I'm going to do a little plug right now, so sorry about that. We have our holiday sampler CDs for sale in the lobby. They're $10, and it's some of the selections you'll hear tonight. So I hope you take advantage of that. So let's get started on our musical adventure. It is my honor and my privilege to introduce to you our executive director, our musical director, and our conductor, Miss Pollyanna Gorman.
And in a break from tradition, I will be doing my own announcing. As you can tell, I don't do that very often, so I may stumble over my words, and I have to use my cue cards. So let's see here. Carol, introduction. Did that. Good job. Our first piece tonight will be Christmas Festival. It was written by Leroy Anderson, and it's pretty much a standard piece of music in any wind band. I know that I play not only in a couple of different groups, I play French horn, I play in a couple of different groups and a couple of orchestras, and I've already played this song 8 times this year, and it's only the 12th, but this time I get to conduct, which is good. So this has the general songs that you all know. Now, in other situations, we would have a choir in the back, and they would be doing this as a sing-along. Now, you all know the words to all of these songs. It's "O Come All Ye Faithful," "Silent Night," "Jingle Bells," "Little Town of Bethlehem." You know all of those. So you can do the sing-along with us. Well, instead of us, because we're going to be playing, so we can't actually sing. So you don't have the words, but you know them. Everybody knows these words. So this is your time, this is your permission to sing. So even if you don't sing very well, and even if the people next to you go, shh, no. This is the time when you get to sing. Maybe not on some of the other pieces, but this one you get to sing. Well, you get to sing again later, but this one you get to sing. So Christmas Festival by Leroy Anderson. Anything. And no matter how I say this, it's going to come out condescending. I don't mean it that way. Wow, you guys did a good job. Great job. I could hear you. So our next piece in your program says fairies. Doesn't really tell you a whole lot about that. So we're going to play a song about fairies. We've all heard of Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker. Mannheim Steamroller, you know them? They have a bunch of albums out. They put their own little twist on things. They took one movement from that famous ballet, Dance of the Sugar Plum Fairies, and set it to a rock tempo. We did warn you that we were going to do things with a twist. It says it even on the thing and on your ticket. So we are going to do Fairies as arranged by Chip Davis of Mannheim Steamroller. And that featured Pamela James on set and Denise Heinrichs on shaker. In 1993, a movie came out written by Tim Burton and with the music by Danny Elfman. The film tells the story of Jack Skellington, the Pumpkin King in Halloween Town, and his efforts to take over Christmas from Santa Claus. Now, I love that movie. Sometimes people don't think of it as a Christmas movie, but it is a Christmas movie because it has to do with Santa Claus. So that makes it a Christmas movie. Nightmare Before Christmas. Nightmare Before Christmas. In April of this past year, we lost two of our members. Fred Wagner joined us on clarinet in September of 2013 and was with us for about a year and a half. He provided quite a bit of insight. He was a member of a number of different groups and had some very excellent ideas on fundraising and how to get more gigs and things like that. He was a real source of information for us and was more than happy to share his knowledge with us, and we will deeply miss him. The second one, not too many days later, was Tim Newhouse, and Tim Newhouse played French horn, and he was a founding member of our group. He was one of those guys that was always early for rehearsal, and he helped unload the timpani, and after rehearsal he always stayed to help reload the timpani. And anything that you needed to do, you needed ice, you needed somebody to go out and get something, or you needed somebody to lift this or do that, Tim was always right there, and we lost him to a heart attack in April as well, within a couple of days of each other. I would like to dedicate this next song to them. They were great members of the group. They were always at the ready. Anytime you had a question, you could ask either one of them, and both of them would do that. And we will miss them dearly. Our next piece is The Holly and the Ivy. It's a traditional Christmas carol. I have a really long thing to say about it, but Holly and the Ivy. And that featured Barbara Hammond on flute. Sorry. So, partly to give them a little bit of a break, and partly because it has to be done, here's our shameless plug. Now a word from our sponsor. As most of you know, we are an all-volunteer group of friends that get together every Wednesday night and rehearse all of the great music that you hear not only tonight, but on the CD out in the lobby. See how I combine those two plugs together? We love to perform and do even better with an audience, like you. If you'd like to be one of the first to know when and where we will be performing next, all you have to do is like us on our Facebook page. Joe LaRosa, one of our board members over there, he updates our Facebook page constantly. So if you like us, it'll pop up on your feed, your news feed, and you'll know everything about us. Of course, you can always check our website too, www.gwpops.com. And usually there's a map to all of our concerts, so that if you want to come and be a groupie, you can do that then. And now back to our program. Cantique de Noël is a French poem written by Placide Cappeau, a wine merchant and a poet. Adolphe Adam composed the music to go with the poem, and O Holy Night was premiered in 1847. We apparently like Mannheim Steamroller and Chip Davis because he does music that is not only recognizable to you, but fun for us to play. So here's another arrangement of Mannheim Steamroller's Cantique de Noël. is Trina Jackson on clarinet, Barbara Hammond on flute, Kathy Lowe on horn, and Frank Heinrichs on trumpet. Edelweiss is a plant usually found in rocky limestone places at 1,800 to 3,000 meter altitude. As a scarce, short-lived flower, the plant has been used as a symbol of alpinism and as a national symbol for Austria, Switzerland, and Romania. The song Edelweiss, from the movie Sound of Music, is sung in the last part of the movie as a statement of the Austrian patriotism from Captain von Trapp because he is forced to join the navy of the Nazi Germany. The flute choir has asked to do a special number for you, and they chose this piece. So we will let them do their thing. We have, in case you don't know anything about the flute family, we have the regular soprano flute, which is what everybody usually plays. We have a little tiny flute, also known as a piccolo, which is similar to what Barbara's holding up, which comes in both wood and silver. Why? We don't know. And then we also have the alto and the bass flute. And for this piece, we have an alto flute, which compared to the regular soprano flute is much bigger. And after that, there's also a bass flute, which is so big it actually has to have a crook in it in order, because their arms can't possibly be that long. We don't have a bass flute here tonight because we quite frankly couldn't find anybody to play it. So we only have alto flute. And Carol Franke has offered to, you get like one note out and then you got to take a breath. So alto flute's a big deal. It's a difficult instrument to play, and we decided to add it to this one because we really thought that it would work well. Edelweiss. I don't know if I like this whole double duty thing. I forgot. Hanukkah, the Jewish festival of rededication, also known as the Festival of Lights, is an 8-day festival beginning on the 25th day of the Jewish month of, I apologize if I'm murdering this name, Kislev? Is that right? Kislev? Sure. This year, whatever. This year, Hanukkah started on Sunday, December 6th, and lasts until tomorrow, Sunday, December 13th. Is that right? Yeah, okay. I didn't check my facts. Please enjoy Hanukkah Festival. There's got to be something else to say about this piece. It features our mallet player, Keith, and our trumpet player, Stan. Hanukkah Festival. See, there was something. and Chris Newman on clarinet. Our next selection is an original composition by Randall Stanbridge depicting a typical celebration in Africa. No, it is not Christmas music. Yes, I like it. I have convinced the band that it is Christmas music. I've actually convinced them that it's Kwanzaa music, which starts the day after Christmas this year. So please enjoy our Kwanzaa piece. we told you we'd do things with a twist. Kwanzaa music is kind of a twist. The piece that we're going to do next, we've performed it one time before for you. For those of you that are groupies, you're going to go, oh, that old thing. But we really liked it, and it's kind of twisted, and that's why we really liked it. I'm not sure if we really liked it as much as I really liked it, and since, I got the stick, I get to pick. So the piece that we're going to do is minor alterations. It takes all of your normal, not all of them, but most of your normal melodies, your holiday melodies, and instead of putting, most of those are happy, and when you do a happy piece, you put it in a major key. Da 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 da, major key. When you want to do a sad piece, scary piece, you put it in a minor key. Da 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 da. It's kind of scary. They took all of these really happy pieces, put them in a minor key, and they added the harp. We don't know what else we can do for you. Minor alterations, all of your Christmas favorites in a minor key with harp. So after this next piece, we're going to break for intermission because, quite frankly, they're tired, and I need to give them about 10 minutes-ish to recover a bit. Now, here's what your job is. Your job is not to buy anything. We don't have a raffle. You should have gotten a little ticket. We'll deal with those in a minute. The only thing that we have to sell is the CD if you want one. So we don't have a big push for money. We are so appreciative that you're here and that you paid for your ticket that we don't need any more money. Well, that's not true. We do need more money from you. And if you want to donate, we are not going to stop you. You know, it's December. You got to file your taxes soon. Got some extra money. We are a 501c3. We are a charity, so if you would like to donate, you certainly can. We will write you a letter that says, please excuse whomever from paying their taxes on this money. We will be more than happy to do that. And you can do that out in the lobby after we play this song. We're going to play this last song because I really wanted to run through your head the entire 15 minutes that you're on intermission, because the only way to get it out is to come back. There you go. Go Tell It on the Mountain is an African-American spiritual song compiled by John Wesley Work, Jr., dating back to 1865. It is considered a Christmas carol because its original lyrics celebrate the nativity of Jesus. This song has been recorded by such diverse artists as Simon and Garfunkel, the Kingston Trio, Peter, Paul and Mary, Garth Brooks, Sawyer Brown, and the new group Pentatonics. I love that group. We hope you enjoy our version of Go Tell It on the Mountain, and then come back after intermission. Hendricks on the solo, and the men and women of the Golden West Pops. So we'll take 10 minutes-ish for intermission and then come back. Or not.
Hi, it's my turn. Okay, so I was given a note. This is my note. I have to announce these. So this is what she's telling me to remind you all. The photo booth. Our Twisted photo booth is out in the lobby. You can go out and have your picture taken. And what we will do is after the concert in a few days, they will be out on our website, on our gallery page, and we'll be posting them to Facebook. So if you don't want them in Facebook, don't take the picture. And then you can go out and get them yourselves, but you'll be able to see yourselves in all of your special hats, and there's some noses and things like that out there. The second thing is the CDs. Polly already mentioned that. This is a fundraiser for us. It's $10. There's some great music on it. You heard some of the pieces tonight. They weren't recorded tonight, obviously, but so go ahead and spend your $10. It is a tax donation to you. The third thing on here, if I could see, poster notes to band members. If you didn't notice, there are some posters out there, and there's one for each section. And this is an opportunity for you to write a note to your special someone. Obviously, you know someone in the group, and that is why you're here. So you can give them a little hello, a little Christmas whatever, and say you did good. No critiques. No, Stephen, no critiques. And number 4 is, the ticket price is a tax donation. So if you have your ticket stub, that is a donation to the band. Everything that you give to us is a donation. We are a 501c3. Did I say that right? Okay. So, that being said, let's see, make sure I have all my stuff. Yeah, that's it. Oh, also, the Boy Scouts are out there. If you probably saw them on your way in, that is our troop number, I think it's 412. Crew 412, excuse me.
I almost forgot. We have a very special someone. Is he in the audience? You should be in the audience if you're not. What is his name? Brendan. Brendan, where are you? Brendan turns 18 today, and he is an Eagle Scout. Right back. Brendan, happy birthday. We appreciate you lending us your dad once a week, and congratulations on your Eagle Scoutedness. Is that a word?
Thank you, everybody. Have a great intermission. Are we about ready? We're good? Marcus, we're good? Marcus gives the thumbs up. Okay, so we're back. Let's get started. Again, it is my pleasure to welcome back to the podium Miss Pollyanna Gordon.
Thank you very much, Carol. I appreciate your kind words. I'm kind of sad to say this. It's pretty normal. Nothing really twisty about it. Joy to the Season is a medley of Hark the Herald Angels Sing, Patapan, It Came Upon a Midnight Clear, and Joy to the World. One of the reasons I really like this piece is because the timpani has a solo in Patapan. Yeah, who would have thought a timpani solo in Patapan? But listen for it. Listen really closely. I don't think you'll be able to hear it unless you listen really closely. Janice, wave your arms back there. Oh, okay, well, good. Now you know where Janice is. We had to leave her on the floor because she has so many little drums to play. So, Joy to the Season. Some of you may not know this. Some of you may have one of these types of people in your family. If you don't think you have one of these types of people in your family, you may be that person. I think I'm that person in my family. There was another Mozart, Wolfgang Armadillo Mozart. He was the special one. Slightly less famous than the man depicted in the movie Amadeus. Some of them said, a little dimmer than the rest. That's okay. And he decided that the 12 days of Christmas wasn't nearly enough, and he wanted to do 13. So we are the type of group that was willing to give him his shot. So here is Wolfgang Armadillo Mozart's 13 Days of Christmas. Don't mess with this crowd. Michael Rainey on tuba. You know, I got emails. The French horn's got 2 solos. Barbara got 2 solos. Where's my solo? So he decided to take one on his own. And now a word from our sponsor. Earlier, we mentioned how cool it was. You could be one of the cool kids if you liked us on Facebook. Well, there's also another way that you can do it. Excuse me. And that is, we have a newsletter that we put out when we have something to say. I know you would think if I was putting it out, I'd put it out like every day, but no, it's not me. It's somebody else. When we have something to say, we send out a newsletter, which means that we send it out about every other month or so. So it's not, you won't get inundated with mail. But if you would like to join our newsletter, go to the front of our website, www.gwpops.com, and it says, join our newsletter. I know, how crazy. Click on that, put in your email address, and then you will know everything before everybody else knows. You will know everything before the website knows. You will know everything before I know. No, that's not true. But join our newsletter, and you will know when the DVD that we are doing for tonight's concert, you'll be one of the first ones to know when that will be available for purchase. If you want to be a cool kid, you know, it costs a little work to do that, but you can be a cool kid. So our next piece for you is a variation of Good King Wenceslas. Good King Wenceslas tells the story of a Czech king going on a journey in harsh winter weather to give alms to a poor peasant on the Feast of Stephen, which is December 26th. During the journey, his page is about to give up, trudging through the snow, but continues on by walking in the king's footsteps. You all know the words. You all may know the words. Good King Wenceslas looked out on the Feast of Stephen, when the snow lay round about, deep and crisp and even. Brightly shone the moon that night, though the frost was cruel, when a poor man came in sight, gathering winter fuel. Sometimes we sing the words and don't think about them. Good King Wenceslas, except for not for us. We decided that Good King Wenceslas was a great song, but not quite us, so we set it to a swing beat. So good swing Wenceslas is what you'll be hearing tonight. Kathy Lowe on horn. So now we would like to bring back the sax quartet, and you're in for a little treat here. Let It Snow was written by Sammy Kahn and Jules Stein in July of 1945, yes, July, during a heat wave in Hollywood. Seems there was a heat wave in 1946 as well. That's when Sleigh Ride was written by Leroy Anderson. Here to perform this iconic piece is our sax quartet, Virginia Roberts, Dave Rosales, Lori Jean, and Steve Hess. Recognize Lori Jean from Not the Sax section. She actually plays flute as well. Her and her husband, Chris Jean, have the Moonlight Express Big Band available for parties. And it's an 18-piece big band, plays in the style of Glenn Miller and Tommy Dorsey. Our next piece is Sleigh Ride. This is when I would go drop mic. Everybody plays Sleigh Ride. You know Sleigh Ride. You can sing if you want. Yeah, you can sing if you want. What do I have to say about this? Leroy Anderson, Heat Wave, 1946. Apparently, in the heat wave, everybody dreams of everything. White Christmas, written during a heat wave. Sleigh Ride, heat wave. Let It Snow, heat wave. Apparently, that's when you get good Christmas music, is when it's too hot. The Boston Pops first recorded Sleigh Ride as this was the first pure orchestral piece to hit #1 on the Billboard Pops chart. That's pretty good. In the 1950s, Mitchell Parrish wrote lyrics for this and other Leroy Anderson compositions. So we bring you Sleigh Ride. In junior high, when kids figure out that there's a horse whinny and sleigh ride, all the trumpet players practice that. If you have a junior high trumpet player, you know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? So here's the part where you come in. Literally, you come in. So it's the sing-along. The words are in your program. Sing along. Can we get the house lights turned up a little because I put the words in the program and now they can't see them? on out. Grandma get run over by the reindeer? Okay. After this. You guys did very well, very, very well. And now comes the time in our program and the time in our year when I get to thank a bunch of people. I know that you might think that this is, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it anyway. We have a board of directors that meets every 6 weeks or so, and we run the business of the band. It's great to come up here and we play music and I conduct and everything's all happy, but it is a business, and the people on the board of directors run it as a business. We have meetings, we get minutes, we do the whole thing. I would like to acknowledge all of the members of our board, and just so I don't forget anybody, I wrote them all down. So Marcus, Frank Heinrichs, Joe LaRosa, Janine Brennan, Lori Jean, Carol Frankie, Barbara Hammond, and Heidi Pelican, who's the one that took your money. Thank you. I'd like to publicly thank them for being on the board this year. We run our board in 4-year terms, and so they're stuck quite a bit, like for 4 years. But we do. I think we do a great job of running the band as a business, and so thank you. And nepotism aside, I would like to make a special thank you to Heidi Pelican, even though she's my sister, and my mom doesn't, she pressures me a little bit. She's my older sister, so, you know. But she does a lot for the group. She helped organize the posters out there. It was her and Christina that was out there running the whole front of the lobby. So please thank Heidi Pelican for everything she's done tonight. She's also our band aid, so she comes to our band aid. She comes to all of our concerts. She passes out water. She makes sure she picks people off the floor if they've passed out. You know, the kind of person. You need one of those kind of people. And she makes us cupcakes every 6 weeks or so to bring them to rehearsal. So we really appreciate her. And now other people want to talk. Oh no! Now I'm going to do the raffle. So. One of the things that we do differently than other groups is that we have a raffle that you don't have to buy a ticket for. We have a raffle that you bought a ticket for. You bought a ticket to get here, and you came. So when you walked in the door, everybody got a little raffle ticket. And we have a special present for you. And if you could bring the lights up, please, so they can see their ticket. So please get out your raffle ticket. I think all of them are red, are they not? All of them are red. Again, you can't buy these tickets. Does everybody has a raffle ticket, yes? Okay. Too late now. And so, the winner of the mystery prize is, it's a red ticket. 501-494. 501-494. Who got it? Stand up. Oh, sorry. It's okay if you don't want to stand up. We won't make you. Thank you. We're going to go ahead and open your present because we want to see what everybody wants to see what you got. Now, this is a handmade quilt with a musical theme, handmade by Mrs. Heidi Pelican. It's a California weight, so you can actually use it in California, not one of those really thick blankets that you can't ever use, that people say, oh, use this quilt. No, it's a lovely, thank you, Heidi, again, for doing that. And thank you, ma'am, for winning our raffle.
So, we have one more person to thank, Miss Pollyanna Gorman. We thank you so much, Polly, we can't tell you enough how much we appreciate you all the time. You guys don't know the time and the effort and the hours that this woman puts in, so Thank you very much, Pollyanna Gorman. Can we play more music now?
So earlier, or at intermission, it all runs together. You got glow sticks. Crack them open. Make them glow. We need your help. I know you don't go to concerts usually to like work, but we like the audience participation in this group. Does everybody have one? So, okay. You guys like a bunch of kids. We've come to the end of our program. See, you got all of these gifts. And how better to end a holiday event than with a traditional song? Even for us, we like to do traditional. Auld Lang Syne is credited to the poet Robert Burns in 1788, although even he admitted that some of the lyrics were collected rather than composed by the poet. We hope you will help us out with singing at the end of Auld Lang Syne. Rodney, can you bring the stage lights down as well? We Wish You a Merry Christmas, but we do have a version of We Wish You a Merry Christmas that is not normal because we can't do anything normal. So we're going to wish you a Mambo Christmas. Any opportunity for these people to mess around, they take it. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends from the Golden West Pops, the members of the Golden West Pops, thank you very much, everyone. Here's Carol.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Again, the members of the Golden West Pops and Miss Pollyanna Gorman. Thank you for being here tonight. We're so happy that you chose to be a part of our family tradition and you were here with us in our concert. Please have a wonderful holiday, whatever holiday you choose to celebrate. Kwanzaa, yes. Please drive safe, and we'll see you again next year.